Hello everyone and welcome back to Twig or This Week in Gaming. I am your host Josh B with Markland Gaming, and today we're covering all of the game news that happened this week, the week of July 22nd. This week, Humble Games shut down and Xbox added some big titles to its Game Pass. The Xbox 360 marketplace closed, ending a glorious era. Apex Legends faces some backlash over some controversial changes, while EVO brought some exciting updates for several fighting games. Lastly, we'll end off with a controversy emerged around Ubisoft's upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadow. Let's jump right into it. Humble Games is effectively shut down this week. In a surprising move, the parent company has laid off almost all of its staff, labeling it as a restructuring project. However, with nearly everyone being fired at this point, it appears more like a closure than just a simple restructuring. It's extremely sad and unfortunate to see a company known for creating numerous bundles and publishing many great games could just come to an end in such a sudden and disappointing manner. Xbox has surprised players this week by adding a new game to their Game Pass lineup. Due to the Blizzard Activision acquisition, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is now available on Game Pass. Alongside this, Diablo 4 has also been added. This move definitely suggests that we might see some more Activision Blizzard games being added to Game Pass on their release days, which could be seen as either a positive or negative development depending on the players' views on the recent price increase for this service. I, for one, would gladly keep paying for Game Pass if World of Warcraft gets added to the list. Also, at the end of this week, we bid farewell to a glorious era, the Xbox 360 era. Effective July 29th, the Xbox 360 marketplace will be shutting down. With this closure, you will no longer be able to purchase games from the marketplace, although you still have access to the games that you have already installed or purchased before. Also, you can technically still buy 360 games digitally through backwards compatibility on newer versions of Xbox. As of now, though, the shutdown has been fully implemented, and if you log into your 360 right now, you'll actually see only 3 tabs, that being Home, Social, and Settings. It's an incredibly sad time for millions of people who are undoubtedly experiencing a range of emotions, with nostalgia being the most prevalent. Many, myself included, have been reminiscing over the past few days, unlocking old memories and reflecting on how remarkable this era of gaming truly was. The Xbox 360 and its glorious days it provided to gamers worldwide will forever be missed. Apex Legends has recently alienated its player base with controversial changes to their Battlepass system. Initially, the new system was designed to include 2 half-season passes per season, each costing $10 but no longer purchasable with in-game currency. Now, gamers were outright and rightfully mad at this decision because they were basically taking a season pass, cutting it in half, and each of them were costing the full amount of a season pass, effectively doubling the price of their season pass. So with this, you're basically paying double for one season pass, which just does not make any sense. Additionally, the game is just currently plagued with bugs and cheaters, issues that the developers have even yet to address. The community's reactions were swift and negative, leading to a mass exodus of players and a flood of bad reviews, resulting in the game now holding a mere 7% positive review score on Steam. In response to this backlash, the developers have decided to revise the Battle Pass system once again. Instead of having just free and premium tracks, they have introduced Ultimate and Ultimate Plus tiers. While the premium tier can once again be purchased with in-game currency, the new Ultimate and Ultimate Plus tiers are only available through direct monetary purchases. These changes have been perceived as pretty scummy and just blatant cash grabs, especially considering that the game's current technical issues. Many players feel that the developers should focus more on fixing the dang game before implementing any new monetization strategies. The overall sentiment is one of frustration and disappointment, with hopes that the developers will prioritize improving the game's stability and fairness over introducing more ways to extract money from players. The massive fighting game tournament EVO took place last weekend, delivering thrilling matches and exciting announcements. Among the plethora of news, the biggest highlights were updates for Tekken, Guilty Gear Strive, and Multiversus, each revealing new characters to come. First off, Tekken surprised everyone by announcing the return of a character who had been confirmed dead in the game's lore. Heihachi Mishima, who is previously thrown into a volcano, is making a comeback as a DLC character. This unexpected unexpected revival has delighted longtime fans and players who have previously enjoyed using Hichachi, and they are eagerly anticipating what new moves and abilities he might bring to the game. Following the Tekken news, Guilty Gear Strive announced their 4th season of characters, showcasing that the game continues to thrive. This season pass will include 2 stages, additional character colors, and 4 new characters, 2 returning and 2 new. First up, fan favorite Queen Dizzy and Venom are making their return, much to the excitement of the community. New additions include Yusuka, a character from the recently released Guilty Gear anime, creating a nice tie-in between the show and the game. The most surprising addition is Lucy from the Cyberpunk Edgerunner show on Netflix. While it's not the first time CD Projekt Red has allowed their characters to appear in other games, fans are pretty eager to see how Lucy will fit into the Guilty Gear system and what unique abilities she will bring to the table. And we also got some exciting news for Multiversus with the announcement of 2 new characters, those being Samurai Jack and Beetlejuice. These characters were added to the game on July 23rd alongside the long-awaited release of the Ranked mode. Both characters look highly inspired by the original show and movie, maintaining the unique charm that these fans love. It's great to see that this game continues to expand its roster, and we can't wait to see who else will join the lineup in the future. And lastly, this week, we have some intriguing news about Ubisoft and the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadow. Now, hold on to your pants because this situation is very complex and could easily warrant an entire investigative video. But in short, Ubisoft issued an apology to the Japanese audience regarding the main source of their character, Yusuka, which seems to be largely fabricated. The origins of Yusuka are currently under intense scrutiny, with multiple sources, including the Japanese government, which are examining all of these claims. This controversy has placed both Assassin's Creed Shadow and Ubisoft in a precarious position. As the investigation continues, we anticipate one of 2 likely outcomes. Ubisoft may either declare the game as less historically accurate or be compelled to change the character before the game's release. At this point, all we can do is just wait and see how this is going to unfold. And that will be it for This Week in Gaming. Please make sure to check out all of our other videos, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you never miss an update. This has been Josh B with Merclan Gaming, and I'll catch you next week for another exciting episode of This Week in Gaming.